So finally the day has arrived. My Australian Outback Adventure has commenced, and I wish I could say that it's a glorious day, but I won't. It's drizzling down, a little bit of rain at the moment. Hopefully that'll be the extent of it. Hopefully the sun comes out and I can turn off the heated grips and take off a couple of layers, because it is freezing right now. It's 7 degrees. On my way to pick up the boys, Darren and Dodger. So the plan is we're going to be heading out to Broken Hill, Silverton, from there Yunta. We're going to spend a couple of days in at the Flinders Ranges, and then make our way out onto Oodnadatta track, Cooper Pedy, and so on. That's if weather permits. If it doesn't, if there are road closures, as potentially they may be, we may have to reevaluate and perhaps have a different destination, which we've already got one in mind. There is a very big possibility that we may go to Kings Canyon after we go past Uluru. Very big bucket list item for me. Okay, it looks like the weather's going to be playing some interesting games with us. When we left Darren's house about 10 minutes ago, the sun was out, and now look at it. You can see a bit of fog in the distance, a few clouds, and it's definitely a little bit cool at the moment, but it's all good. Roger, Darren and I are going to have an awesome time on this trip, and a little bit of weather is not going to spoil it. Well, we haven't even started our trip yet, and we have some drama. It seems that Darren's back tyre is losing air pressure pretty fast, so we're going to have to pull into a service station and investigate further. It's probably the valve, we think. It doesn't seem to have a puncture or anything like that, so we'll look at it again at campsite. But what a way to start your day. It looks like the tyre pressure crisis has been averted. The tyre seems to be holding pressure. Fingers crossed we don't have any more issues. Heading north towards Sea Lake, where we're going to set up camp for the night. After a few mishaps, we've finally arrived at Lake Tyrell. It's a nice spot, a few kilometres outside of Sea Lake, and there is the mighty Darren from Dino Madness Adventures.
Good day, people!
So we've left Lake Tyrell and we're heading towards Wentworth, where we're going to be camping for the night. So we'll stop for a break. Don't ask me where, no idea. It's on the way to Broken Hill, but it seems like a nice little spot. The boys having a bit of a smoko break. How's it going, Darren?
Good. You didn't see that. I'm going to pick it up. Don't worry.
Of course he is.
There you go. Enjoying the trip.
That's it. Living the dream. So here we are in Silverton. There's Darren. And there's the world famous, world renowned YouTuber, Roger More Adventures. Heading back to Broken Hill. Unfortunately, the Silverton pub was closing at 4 p.m, which meant that we weren't going to get a feed for tonight or a drink for that matter. So back to Broken Hill it is. So last night it wasn't anywhere near as cold as it's been the past few nights. The weather was pretty mild. We were able to sleep without putting 100 layers on. The tent in the morning didn't have any condensation whatsoever, so that's always a good sign. Yeah, it was good. Broken Hill Tourist Park was proved to be quite good. The shower facilities were amazing. So yeah, we packed up, heading towards a couple of lookouts in Broken Hill, just to have a look at the town, what it looks like from up high, and then we'll progress on to Yunta, where we'll be staying the night again. Hopefully the microphone issues have been resolved and I'm no longer getting that crackling noise, and I have usable audio footage. So we've arrived at Junction Mine at Broken Hill, and unfortunately it seems that Darren's back brakes aren't working at all, so we may have to go to a motorbike shop while we're in Broken Hill, because it's probably the last one we can find towards where we're going. So yeah, hopefully, just hopefully they get to fix it for him.
How's it going, Petros?
How's it going, mate?
Enjoying it?
I am actually.
This is not a bad little...
Did you hear the latest news? We're going to have to go to the bike shop after all, because Darren's back brakes are gone.
Broken down in Broken Hill.
Yeah, that's it.
How ironic, hey?
Okay, if you're travelling through Broken Hill and you need some urgent bike repairs, Rob's Dirt Bikes, 89 Cornish Street, Broken Hill. Here's your man. Managed to fix Darren's back brakes within a few minutes when the Suzuki and Honda dealer didn't even want anything to do with it. So there you go. There's the beast coming out.
If I were going to ride, I won't take any more than a pair of thongs.
Okay, Darren, so tell us, how are the brakes now?
Oh, well. The brakes are perfect now. They work. Old Dodger is doing 140, decides to pull in, doesn't tell anyone. I'm right up his ass.
And they
oh
work.
Shit, they worked all right. We got a bit of lock up. It's good. They work. Brilliant.
Excellent. Got Dodger's bike, just a little bit of an overheating issue. I suspect it's an overheating issue. An engine line came on, so we're just giving it a bit of a rest, and yeah, we'll continue on in a little while. So here we are in Yunta. We've set up camp. That is my tent over there, the bike, and of course that's the Yunta Hotel, which is where we're going to be eating tonight. The boys,
don't you do what your big sister does?
You can quit your day job, just don't do singing. There we go, that's us. And behind us, all this good morning everyone. The plan for today was initially to go from Yunta to Hawker via the Tea Tree Road. It's a track that it's about 220 kilometers. According to the locals though, they're expecting an inch worth of rain, and when you've got fully loaded bikes like ours that weigh almost a ton, we thought that it's probably prudent that we take the asphalt as opposed to the dirt road track. So yeah, unfortunately that's what we're going to do. We're going to get to Hawker today. We spent the night at most part of the night at Yunta Hotel, had a few years, and we're about to pack up our camp and head out. It wasn't that cold last night, so it was all nice. Stopped raining for a little bit, so we've taken a small break. Oh, what a miserable day. Still having fun though. We were supposed to be in Hawker tonight, but because we're piss week and it's pouring down rain, we don't want to be camping. There were no cabins available, so we decided to stop at Oruru instead. Hired a couple of cabins at the Oruru caravan park. Roger and Darren are in that one. I'm in this one here. Pretty inexpensive in the grand scheme of things for what you get. So let's have a look what $65 actually gets you. I'm happy. Yeah, hopefully the weather gets a lot better tomorrow and we can explore the Flinders ranges, and from there head out to Oodnadatta track. We're not holding our breath because unfortunately the weather front is crazy at the moment. We'll just have to wait and see. We'll play it by ear. And there's my little V-Strom just sitting in the rain all by itself. That's lightning. I don't know how this is going to work out. The rain wasn't enough, now we have to have hail too.